Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. So I'm in my uniform. So if you don't know, I am a flight attendant and I have not been working amid the coronavirus. So I am New York City based and my last trip as a flight attendant was April 7th. That's the last time I worked. And since then, our base at New York City has stopped flying. So we stopped flying for the rest of April and we stopped flying for the month of May completely. All the other bases with my airline are still flying. They're offering lots and lots of leaves, so people are taking leaves because obviously there are more flight attendants than there are flights. But New York City has gotten so bad with the amount of cases, so they just stopped flying in general. For a little bit, we weren't sure if New York City was going to be flying in June, but they still gave us a schedule. So I'm on reserve for June, and basically what reserve is, that means I am on call all month. So I have a set amount of days off, and then the days that I am not off, I am on call, where crew scheduling can call me at any time for a trip. So I did not think I would be flying at all this month on reserve. The reason being is because flights are so slim and the people who are working those flights are keeping them. Nobody's dropping trips. You know, flight attendants who are lucky enough to have trips, they're holding on to them because they want to work as well. It's more money. So I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be flying. Everyone's gonna be working their trips. But technically I'm not flying today. So today I am on airport standby, and basically what that means is that I sit at the airport and I'm there if they need me. If people, you know, are running late, or if people don't show up, people call in sick, whatever it may be, if they need someone to work the flight, there are flight attendants at the airport on standby that they can just call to work the flight. So we're already there, we're ready, but there's no guarantee that we'll get used. So today I am at LaGuardia and I am here from 6:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So standbys are usually 6 hours. It's 6 a.m. My sign-in's not till 6:30, so I'm just gonna kind of sit in my car and wait a little bit. But I'm just so out of it. I wanted to make sure I gave myself enough time because it's been 2 months. Like last night when I found out I got the standby, my suitcase hasn't been opened in 2 months since my last trip. My bag, nothing. So last night I was kind of like frantic trying to find everything, trying to find my uniform, all my pieces, my wings, my name tag, like everything I was trying to find. I was charging my work phone because I haven't charged that in I don't know how long. I was kind of refreshing my mind with all of the policies and procedures that are in place. These 2 months that I've been off, I've been keeping an eye on our policies and procedures, obviously, because I want to stay up to date. But when you know that you're not flying for the whole month, I also tried to like not put work in my mind because it is a little uncertain still. Times are kind of tough right now because we're all still unsure of what's going to happen. They still need more people to take leaves. There's word of the F word going around, which is furlough, which is another term for kind of like lay off. So there's a lot of rumors going around. So I really try to like stay off like work social media pages, work memos, because it just kind of freaks me out. But I do keep up with like some policies and procedures. But last night I was reading all of them because I was like, okay, I'm working tomorrow, like I need to make sure that I know everything. But I got all my stuff packed. Airport standby, you can literally do whatever you want. So, well, not whatever you want, but you're free to like, you know, sit down, go on the computer, go on your phone, watch Netflix. So I brought my laptop, a book. I have a few things I need to do, wedding planning. So I think I'll be pretty busy on standby. I really hope I don't get used, you guys. So at every airport we have a crew room, which is for airline employees, and basically there's chairs, tables, you know, books, TV, like a few things to do. And that's where airline employees will stay for standby, or before a flight you can go there. Usually managers are there as well, managers for flight attendants. So that's where you go for standby. Well, since this has all been going on, LaGuardia has been under construction, which it's been under construction for like 10 years now. But they're finally making like some big moves because there has been no traffic, so this was like their prime time to like get ahead of schedule. They've done so much work at LaGuardia. Like it looks way better than it did like 5-6 months ago. Our crew room has moved. So they're replacing the terminal and our crew room has moved, and I haven't been there yet. I'm really excited to see the new crew room. I hope they upgrade it. I hope it's not the same as it was, because that crew room needed some TLC. So I'm excited to see it. I have to find it first. I have no idea where it is, but I'm hoping someone will direct me Oh no. Normally I don't park in the parking garage. We have our own employee lot that a bus shuttles us over, but since coronavirus, they've let us park in the parking garage, which you can walk to the terminal. So to avoid taking the bus, which I think is amazing. I hope they let us do this for like the rest of our career. It's so nice not having to like wait for a bus to come pick you up, especially when you get off a trip. You're waiting at that bus stop forever, I feel like. I think all airport employees are parking in this garage because there's a lot of cars and I don't think there are people taking flights. So we are required to wear masks. I think in the crew room, like, we can obviously take it off if you're not within 6 feet. You're probably wondering why I have red lipstick on. It's my first day back. I wanted to feel like a flight attendant because this is my only lipstick that doesn't smear. And when you have a mask on, you obviously don't want your lipstick touching it and smearing. So I just did my only lipstick that doesn't move. But yeah, so I'm about to head in, you guys. I will try to capture a little bit about what the airport's looking like if it's not too busy in there. So wish me luck. I hope that they don't use me, but we will see. I'll keep you guys updated, and I will talk to you soon. I'm free, you guys. You can see LaGuardia getting built behind me. Okay, so I'm free. I did not get used. I'm walking to my car, and honestly, I haven't worn my heels in so long. Like, I wear heels sometimes, but not skinny 3-inch heels. And it was a pretty long walk because they only have one entrance and one exit in and out of LaGuardia. So I'm walking in these heels and I'm like, what the? I forgot how much you have to kind of get used to it, like once you stop and then you start again. So my feet hurt. So yeah, like I said, I didn't get used. I guess I can take this off now. Not one person got used on standby. It was a pretty long 6 hours. It was freezing in the crew room. I don't know who was in charge of the air conditioning, but it was blasting. And as you guys saw, it was really small. So our old crew room wasn't nearly as small. Our old crew room had like 6 recliners in the back, 6 recliners in the front, tables in between, like chairs. And now there's only 4 recliners and like 2 or 3 tables, which is just really weird to me because LaGuardia is like, out of the New York City bases, LaGuardia is one of the busier ones, LaGuardia and JFK, but JFK's is huge. I don't know why LaGuardia's isn't. They downsized. So I don't know if that's gonna be like the permanent or if that's temporary, but yeah, so it was really quiet. No one got used, no one got called. It's 12:38 and I am out of here. So I will keep you guys updated if I get called for the rest of the week. Hopefully I don't, but I will let you guys know. Good morning. So I got called again. So I got called yesterday for standby and I got called for standby again today, which sucks because nobody likes airport standby. I'm really hoping I don't get used once again. Today we're gonna go to JFK. So yesterday we went to LaGuardia. Today's JFK, 6:42. I have to be there at 8:30. I'm leaving a bit earlier just because at JFK, we still have to take the employee bus, but it's running slower than it usually does. I'm just gonna get there early to make sure that I have enough time to get to the airport. It's from 8:30 to 2:30. Is my standby. So I'm really hoping I don't get used. I'll be able to show you guys the JFK crew room because it's a lot different than LaGuardia's. I'm just getting the last of my things together and then I gotta head out and I will see you guys at JFK. For some reason, they have so many standbys, but there are barely any flights going out. So I know that they'd probably be better safe than sorry, but there's so many standbys and there's like not that many flights. The good news is that once you serve 2 standbys, everyone else has to serve 2 standbys before you can get a 3rd. So I don't see myself getting a third standby anytime soon. I think I will this month just because, like I said, there's less people on reserve, so chances are everyone's gonna get their 2 standbys in as well. But at least I know that I'll have a few days. Like, I probably won't get standby again tomorrow, which is nice. Right now I'm checking on my phone if there's anything even open, and basically that means if there are any positions open on a trip. So we're able to access everything. We can see what's open for today, what's open for tomorrow, so on and so forth. So I'm just checking to see if anything's open, because if anything's open at JFK, chances are I could get called for it. I'm not trying to get called, so. Okay, so nothing's open. We only have like a few flights, JFK to LA. That's all I'm seeing that is left for today, and they're not even open. Everyone is keeping their trips and everyone is trying to pick up trips. So it's probably really rare that people are gonna actually get used on standby. I like JFK a bit better for standby. The crew room is nicer, it's bigger, so you don't feel as crowded. I'm sorry the lighting is so crazy. The sun, I've never seen this parking lot so empty. Normally you have to like fight for a parking space here. And I hate this parking lot because there are no lines. Like, there are, but there aren't. It's just like a typical New York City parking lot, and then it's filled with typical New York City drivers. So everyone kind of just parks wherever the heck they want to. There's no like rhyme or reason. I'm running out of shows to watch, so if you guys have any recommendations for some good shows to watch, because I'm there for 6 hours, I can use all the recommendations you guys give me. I am waiting for the bus. It's 8 o'clock. I still have 30 minutes to get there, and it takes like 2 minutes to get there. So hopefully I don't get called today, but I will keep you guys updated. We made it out alive. I did not get called. I am at the bus stop waiting for my... That was rude. So like I was saying, I did not get used today. I am off standby and I am at the employee bus stop waiting for the bus. And you guys just saw how dead it is. I haven't seen like one car drive through here. And I'm on the arrivals level. So this is normally where people come in once they land. It's usually filled with taxis and Ubers. And today there's nothing. And I think the bus is pulling up now, yay! Just got in my car, it is so hot outside. I have not got my assignment for tomorrow yet. I'll probably get it around like 3:30. I'm hoping that I can just be on call tomorrow and just stay home. The past 2 days I've had my standby. That's what it's kind of like being a flight attendant. You kind of have to just go with the flow. When you're on reserve, you can get called to literally do anything. And especially with this all going on right now, not much is happening. They keep us at the airport. I sat there for 6 hours, 2 days in a row. Didn't get used, so you kind of just sit there and twiddle your thumbs. That's what being a flight attendant is all about. I wish there was more for me to show you guys. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.